Hello and welcome to Hornbill TV's Prime at 9. I'm Naomi Kigon and these are the headlines. Over 1,000 doctors and staff, including nurses, medical students, have tested positive for the coronavirus across the states. Maharashtra currently tops the rate of doctors testing positive for coronavirus. IFSO Unit Special Cell of Delhi Police arrested the main conspirator of the bully bike case from Assam. 4 arrests have been made so far in connection with the case. Around 150 bikers from Tizit area students union ride from Tizit town to Mon headquarters via Oting village to show resentment and demand justice for Oting killing. The TASU said Tizit will not remain silent till justice is delivered. BJP youth wing Sharma stormed Congress headquarters in protest against the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's security breach. Party workers burn effigies of Rahul and Sonia Gandhi. Now for the news in details. President Ramnath Kovind has expressed concern on the security breach in Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Punjab visit. PM met the President and briefed him about the entire issue. In a major security lapse, the Prime Minister's convoy was stranded on a flyover due to a blockade by protesters at Firozpur in Punjab on Wednesday. He returned from the poll-bound state without attending any event, including a rally. President Ramnath Kovind met Prime Minister Narendra Modi at the Rashtrapati Bhavan today and received from him a first-hand account of the security breach in his convoy in Punjab yesterday. The President expressed his concerns about a serious lapse, a tweet from Rashtrapati Bhavan stated. Taking into cognizance, the Supreme Court will on Friday hear a plea seeking a proper investigation into the breach in the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's security in Punjab and ensuring there is no such event in the future. BJP youth wing headed by BJYM President Bari Sharma stormed Congress headquarters in protest against the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's security breach incident happened in Punjab yesterday. BJP youth wing members burned effigies of Rahul and Sonia Gandhi in the presence of police personnel. Congress party alleged that police escorted the BJP youth wing workers instead of stopping them from demolishing their property.
Congress की national leaders इंगी बीजी में थाबा सिदा Manipur police ने नागा तो उन बत थावों में से कोई हाई बा BJP party ऐसी वो अमर सुंदर कोई युवा मोर्चा ऐसी वो कोई condemn तो हुई लोयना ना ऐसी उन बा police ने नागा तो होली बा कोई वो support तो हुई बा policing ऐसे सी वो जो कोई strong में कोई condemn तो हुई policing ऐसी वो जो कोई नुआई के वो अपन तमजरी ऐसी थावों में से
When a pudding Kutum sing and Tauramba, even I want to personally Mogi Yuti Kangu in Toropanupini Nupani Tidaba, Adugum Laba, Lobu Masakanga, Masana Chadi Nichituna Chume Anatoba, inhuman organization the labor, criminal minded Adugum Laba, gangster Mayamaduna Punana Labour Party, Duna, Payam Party, or do not, Madubu Maiba, Manipur Police Party. Kutoki Gidila than I'm going to push a lot than a get power, Kausala and Makikong Chaba Piriba, Marina like the bar, Aduma duty performed over the bar, Aduma police parties in the book, Adugangasi, criminal act Mayam Toramiba political group, Tim Aaron Sinador, the Congress party seriously condemned the way. I don't know, we don't expect this kind of an attitude.
Around 150 bikers from Tizit area students union led by its president Takai James under the banner Justice for Oting took right from Tizit town to Mon headquarters via Oting village today on January 6. The bikers held a short prayer at Oting village and thereafter headed to meet the Konyak Frontal Organization at Konyak Union office in Mon. During the meet, short speeches were delivered by Vice Presidents of Konyak Union, Konyak Nupu Sheko Kong, Konyak Students Union, Tizit Area Students Union, and ex-minister and advisor Konyak Union, Kongnam.
Like I've said, this is the really Takande, Ami Nije Mukpakushe. This is to justice Napatak Thanda Narakibo. It is just a beginning. We are just beginning with this, really. This is to not stay silent. This is to Kitab Thanda Nobo. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, Ajit Mangan Ahadu is just a part of our resentment, to show our resentment. We are also seeing, Mohammed Dikhi ase, American Kinaka justice nimide, American fight video ase. Ajiba fight korba, double aro fight kore karne. It is not an incident of cooking, it is not an incident of disease, but it is an incident of the entire Konyak. Short mane kobo, Mohan Kanda amni khan ke dikhai di bole. Mohan Kanda Naga ke dikhai di bole. Mohan Kanda India ke dikhai di bole. Nation international ke dikhai di bole karne jama hua ase. This is our tears. It is not a joyful ride, but our tears kona short time.
The Joint Coordination Committee of Villages for Dimapur District has written to the Chief Minister of Nagaland in regard to the bifurcation of Dimapur District and has demanded that 41 villages in the district remain untouched and let them be within Dimapur District. The JCCV stated that a hasty decision of the government to create new districts without formality and broad consultation among stakeholders remain questionable, the latter stated. Such arbitrary decision of the government at the behest of certain sections of the people while giving half the population in the dark is not only undemocratic but tantamount to fomenting misunderstanding in the Naga family, the committee stated. Mentioning the Dimasa people and the Gorkha people, besides a few villages established by Eastern Nagas who also form an integral part of Dimapur district, the committee stated their rights and aspirations must be respected and carefully safeguarded from further marginalization. The JCCV for Dimapur district expressed strong displeasure against what it called the autocratic reorganizing of villages into new districts without their consent. The committee has again urged the government to safeguard the rights and aspirations of the people of 41 villages to remain with Dimapur district. In this regard, the JCCV asked the government to reconsider its notification, which the committee called unacceptable, and to resolve the issue before the January 20, failing which the people of 41 villages would be constrained to go to the extent of employing a hunger strike to reclaim their rights and aspirations, the letter added. Agri-Ward Youth of Longleng celebrated its silver jubilee today under the theme Retrospect, Prospect to Progress. At a water resource office premises with District Officer S. Yongchang Pom as a special guest and Pom Baptist Christian Association Youth Secretary S. Pakmai as the main speaker. Yongchang Pom congratulated the founding members and officials of Agri-Ward Youth on its 25th Jubilee celebration, stating that they are one of the best youth associations in Longleng town. He urged the youths to exalt more in the fields of education and sports. He also requested the senior members of the ward to make proper provision for link roads in and around the colony for easy access of facilities during times of emergency. Stressing on the theme, the Speaker Park Mai said, when one retrospects upon one's acts and deeds to progress, God's blessings will befall.
Educational lam ka se jong nga pa cha pa man tu gong ba sang chen ni officers si ga pa chen ni tin tu su ba yong pa chen ni tan te ngoi kan he ba ka so golden jubilee je so ham na nge ba lam phali ka education phi ka ga jong so yu hi jong nga pa cha ba ka phi ka ga jong se ha ba agri youth ku ha yo ha se am phong so dai kan sing ga si chen ko long ko su.
The Longkong Gangadikshar Delongjam today celebrated its 75th Platinum Jubilee under the theme Lirometem Shisha Luyimmer at Longkong Village in Mokokchung with PWD Housing and Mechanical Minister Tongbang Ozugam as a chief guest. Addressing the gathering, Ozugam encouraged the students to be educated and not just literate. He also advised the students not to be dependent on someone but to be self-employed. Talking about the importance of time, he stated that the youth spending excessive time on the internet does not connect them to the world, but rather disassociate them from the society. Speaking about the importance of one's language and culture, he lamented that the youths today are forgetting their own mother tongue and further encouraged the youngsters to stick to their roots. Assam Sungjum retired senior STEO was the main speaker for the event.
1978 kam tanzak aji sir higher education aro university tanzak tanabo university pungolir nakalenong college affiliated colleges 64.5 jigalizes today Kamshia graduate asser students 7 to 8,000 record chagiashir graduate asser post graduation asser dam kamshia noklang pungo sen na turningin noklang throk ashi kamshia post graduation asser number ji kudang erbang de unsara tas among quantity ulura saka quality kuma quality lir male aji tongde bangba nagannger aiga zangerda degree ta jongamer saka educated ta ashizubo achazubo matam suba aiga lir.
The third COVID wave, led by the Omicron variant first discovered in South Africa, is here in the country and cases are flooding in every state. Medical experts have been saying that the Omicron infection is mild, with most cases being asymptomatic, but it's spreading way too fast than any previous variant. Till now, over 1,000 doctors and staff, including nurses, medical students, have tested positive for the coronavirus across the states. Maharashtra currently tops the rate of doctors testing positive for coronavirus. The state at present has 290 resident doctors who have tested positive in the last 3 days. 120 doctors, including health staff, in the national capital have tested positive. 50 doctors have been found in Delhi, AIIMS, while 26 are from Safdarjung Hospital too. In Chandigarh, 196 doctors, including staff, have tested positive in PGI in 2 days. Nearly 180 doctors, health workers so far have tested positive for coronavirus in Ranchi, Jharkhand. 200 doctors have tested positive for coronavirus in Bihar. West Bengal reported over 70 doctors and nurses tested positive, while in Lucknow, 25 medical staff are being infected. Intelligence Fusion and Strategic Operations Unit Special Cell of Delhi police arrested the main conspirator of the bully buy case from Assam on Thursday. KPS Malhotra, Deputy Commissioner of Police IFSO Delhi, informed the main conspirator and creator of bully buy on GitHub and the main Twitter account holder of the app, Neeraj Bishnoi, was arrested from Assam by Delhi Police Special Cell's IFSO team and has been brought to Delhi. IFSO informed Neeraj Bishnoi is a resident of Tikambar area of Assam, Jorhat, and is a B.Tech student of Vellore Institute of Technology. The National Investigation Agency has declared cash reward on the capture of 10 cadres of People's Liberation Army and Manipur Naga People's Front (MNPF) terror outfits in its ongoing probe in Manipur ambush case, which claimed the lives of an Assam Rifle colonel, his wife and child, as well as 4 of his colleagues. These 10 terrorists of PLA and MNPF are wanted by the NIA in connection with the attack on the convoy of 46 Assam Rifles on November 13 last year with arms and explosives near Seala Sea village on Indo-Myanmar Road under Singnat Police Station of Churachandpur district of Manipur. The attack resulted in death of 5 Assam Rifles personnel, including Commanding Officer Colonel Viblav Tripat, his family members, and injuries to 6 other Assam Rifles personnel. The agency declared a bounty of ₹8 lakh each on the head of Lieutenant Colonel Chow Yai alias Bukrambam Mani Meite and Lieutenant Colonel Sagol Sem Inaucha alias Ranjit Naurem, ₹6 lakh for Sana Domba, as well as ₹4 lakh each for Kappa Kwai Rakpa. Nongnya alias Nongpai, Joseph, Rocky, Palin and Kanda alias Santa. All the getters are residents of Manipur. In a statement, the NIA stated that if any person has any information of importance on the suspects leading to their arrest or apprehension, the information may be shared on numbers and email address as NIA. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on January 6 will hold meeting to decide further future course of action after 2 Omicron cases reported in the state. There has been an increase in COVID-19 cases in the state since January 1 and 2 Omicron cases have also been reported. CM Himanta Biswa Sarma will chair a meeting tomorrow to review the situation and decide a future course of action, said Assam Health Minister.
और 2 ओमिक्रॉन का केस भी निकाला। एक होजाई में मोहम्मद महमूद हुसैन वो सऊदी अरबिया से आया था। एक शिलोंग में मेघालय में निकला असम का लड़का वो रोहन दास। ये दोनों केस निकाला बट वो लोग का भी ये है नेगेटिव है। ये तो रेस्ट्रिक्शन सरसा होगा। 6 तारीख को मुख्यमंत्री का साथ में बैठ के सारा हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट तब वो फाइनल होगा।
With rain lashing several parts of Delhi and the temperature tipping further, the homeless took refuge in night shelters in Rain Pasera near Loti Road area. The COVID precautionary measures have been taken at the shelter. Facilities like blankets, hot water, 2-time meals are provided here and all facilities are free, said Rishibal caretaker. When asked about the medical facilities, he said today many people are coming because of the rain and there are medicines, sanitizers and temperature scanners. COVID rules are followed here and the establishment has an ambulance facility in case of an emergency, he has said.
इंतजाम सारा कुछ है। खाना भी देते हैं 2 टाइम और सुबह का नाश्ता भी है और प्लस बेड, कंबल, तकिए सारा प्रोग्राम सब कुछ देते हैं। कोविड को लेकर इंतजाम हमने मशीन भी लगवा रखी है, स्कैनर मशीन भी है, सैनिटाइजर भी सारा कुछ कर रखा है।
सोशल डिस्टेंसिंग अंदर है? हाँ
जी।
अच्छा, जब किसी की तबीयत बिगड़ती है, किसी को सिम्टम्स लक्षण दिखाई देते हैं, तो आप लोगों की तरफ से उसकी क्या मदद की जाती है?
हमने एम्बुलेंस मंगा रखी है, अपनी पर्सनल एम्बुलेंस भी रख रखी है। उसे बुला के हम एडमिट करवा देते हैं हॉस्पिटल में। जो वो हमारी कहीं और रहती है तो एम्बुलेंस पे कॉल करके भी बुला लेते हैं।
डॉक्टर का विजिट होता है?
हाँ, डॉक्टर का विजिट होता है।
कितने दिन में आते हैं?
हफ्ते में आते हैं।
कितनी बार?
हर हफ्ते में 2 बार आते हैं।
Former AIADMK Minister Rajendra Balaji, who was arrested the previous night from Hassan district in Karnataka on charges of misappropriating funds from Avin, has been remanded to 15-day judicial custody on Thursday by Virutanagar District Court. He was arrested on charges of siphoning off ₹3 crore from Avin during his tenure as State Dairy Minister. Balaji, who has been absconding for 20 days, was arrested by the Tamil Nadu police on Wednesday afternoon. Later, he was brought to the Virutanagar District Crime Branch at midnight and produced before the court this morning. Deputy Inspector General of Police, Madurai Range, Kamini and Virutanagar District Superintendent of Police, Manohar interrogated him after bringing him to the district. He was later taken to a hospital for medical examination and produced before District Judge Paramveer. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court will hear the bail plea of Balaji on Thursday. Union Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, together with Uttarakhand Chief Minister on January 6, partook in the Vijay Sankalp Yatra in Uttarkashi of Polstruck, Uttarakhand. While addressing the public rally, the Defence Minister acknowledged the recent compromise made to PM Modi's security in Punjab. Rajnath Singh stated that yesterday, the Prime Minister was in Punjab, where the Congress party is in power, and his security was compromised. Even after that, Congress is criticizing the PM. He asked upon the people in the rally if they should forgive Congress for compromising PM's security.
बहनों भाइयों, कितनी दुख की बात है। कल वह पंजाब गए थे, वहां कांग्रेस की सरकार है। क्या आप कल्पना कर सकते हैं, भारत जैसे महान देश का प्रधानमंत्री जाता हो और उसकी सुरक्षा में चूक हो जाए, और उसके बाद भी कांग्रेस के लोग अनाप शनाप बातें करें। मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, मैं सभी से इसका जवाब मैं चाहता हूं, क्या बहनों भाइयों ऐसी कांग्रेस को क्षमा किया जाना चाहिए? मैं आपसे जवाब चाहता हूं, हाथ उठाकर बताइए कि क्षमा किया जाना चाहिए कि नहीं। मैं यह मानता हूं, प्रधानमंत्री होता है, वह व्यक्ति नहीं है, वह संस्था है। सभी के द्वारा उसका सम्मान किया जाना चाहिए। हल्के फुल्के आरोप नहीं लगाए जाने चाहिए, क्योंकि लोकतंत्र में जब यह संस्थाएं कमजोर पड़ जाएंगी बहनों भाइयों, तो लोकतंत्र को भी टूटने से दुनिया की कोई।
The agitation of the Yimkyung Tribal Council demanding Shamator to be made a district entered its fourth day on January 6, with the shutting down of government offices and business establishments at Pungro Town in Gifri District, Shamator Town and Chesor Town in Tuensang District of Nagaland. Entry of visitors to Mount Saramati, Fagim Wildlife Sanctuary, Stone Caves at Mimi and Salome remained prohibited. The Likimro hydroelectric power plant has also been completely shut down by YTC volunteers since January 4, and volunteers are camping at the site. On Thursday, thousands of protesters hit the street demanding immediate declaration of Shamator as a district. The protesters held placards and marched around the town, raising slogans. Brief program was held at Pungro, Shamator and Chesor, where all the speakers reiterated a demand for Shamator to be made a district and made a fervent appeal for fulfillment of the aspiration of the Yimkyung people to live under one unified Yimkyung district, that is Shamator. Meanwhile, on January 7, the Yimkyung women folk under the aegis of the Yimkyung Women Organization will spearhead the Day 5 agitations at Shamator, Pungro and Chesor starting from 9 a.m. onwards. All Yimkyung citizens, both young and old, have been asked to assemble in traditional attire at the respective town centers. Niti Aayog Health member Dr. V.K. Bol on January 5 clarified that a precautionary COVID-19 vaccine dose will be the same vaccine that has been given previously.
प्रदेश में कुल 1,74,351 पोलिंग स्टेशन है, पोलिंग स्टेशन बूथ। इस पुनरीक्षण के दौरान कुल 52,80,882 मतदाताओं के नाम जोड़े गए हैं। इनमें 23,92,258 पुरुष, 28,86,988 महिला एवं 1,636 थर्ड जेंडर अर्थात तृतीय लिंग के मतदाता हैं। 18 से 19 आयु वर्ग के मतदाताओं के कुल 14,66,470 नाम जोड़े गए हैं, जो कुल जोड़े गए नामों का 27.76% है।
That's all we have for now. For more news, keep watching Hornbill TV.